Hello, and welcome to the Scrum chat room with Dr. Francis Mbunya. Today, we are dealing with 5 questions every Scrum Master must know before their first interview. If you don't know how to answer this question correctly, then you need help. Stop applying and get some help. We're going to go through the questions, and I want you, before you answer every question or before you listen to the answer I'm going to give to every question, pause the video and then try to answer it. And then after, come back and listen to the response and see how it corresponds to your own question. Let's go straight to our 5 top questions that you will hardly miss in any interview. So the first question is, week, which day of the week do you normally hold your Scrum event and why? Thank you very much for that question. I normally hold my spring plans on Wednesdays. And the reason I pick Wednesdays is because it's in the middle of the week and the chances of people kind of calling off. And obviously, my daily stand ups are daily. And for my backlog refinement, I do it every other Wednesday before in the middle of the spring. So I get ready for the next spring. And then my retrospective and my review for on Tuesday just before my spring planning. All right. If you answer that question rightly, what they are evaluating is to see if you've actually worked in a real environment and you understand what a Scrum calendar should actually look like. If not, you will not be able to understand the cadence. So if you don't understand how the Scrum calendar actually look like, it means you need to get some studies. Question number 2. What is the difference between Agile and Scrum? Agile is a body of knowledge, it's a mindset that focus on the customer in delivering business value in the form of a product in an iterative manner. So the key goal for Agile is the focus is the customer, and we focus to deliver business value or a product to the customer in an iterative manner using smaller loops of feedback. Then, when it comes to Scrum is the framework or it's an approach to implement Agile. So, Agile is a mindset, it's a body of knowledge where we focus on the customer and we can deliver to the customer incrementally. Scrum is an approach or it's a framework that helps us to implement Agile. And Scrum leverages events and build on shorter cycle to deliver incrementally. Okay. Most often people make mistake and they think Agile is a framework and Scrum is a framework and like as if they are competitors. No, Agile is the umbrella and Scrum support Agile. Kanban support Agile. Safe support Agile. Let's support Agile. Spotify and many other frameworks support Agile. All right. Question number 3. What is the difference between definition of done and definition of ready? They will actually pose this question as what's the difference between DOD and DOR? And if you don't understand this abbreviation, it's an indication that you have actually not worked in a Scrum environment. Now, the definition of done simply give us an idea. What are the different processes we need to go through to validate that the work has been completed? What are the different processes, the different stages? The definition of ready simply means that what are the requirements that must be collected for a product backlog item to be worked upon by a developer? What are the requirements that every product backlog item must meet for someone to pull it into the sprint? Now, I'm going straight to the point. There's so many details behind it, right? We don't want to go to details. We're just doing some knowledge check here. If at this point you've not been able to answer these three questions, what you want to do right now, you need help, you need coaching. This is my number on the screen. Send me a text. Hey, coach, I need coaching. I've been applying. I've been struggling. I don't know what to do. I need help. And we have a 90 days program that gets you from start to end and help you get a job within 90 days. Right. Just send me a text. I need help. And I'll schedule time to talk with you, show you exactly how you can be able to close the gap. I know a lot of people say, oh, I've been doing everything right. I'm just missing this. I'm just missing this. You continue missing that for the next 6 months, for the next 1 year, especially for people that have been there for long, nothing is working. You need to do something. But then let's go to question number 4. Question number 4. What metrics do you use to measure team performance? With team performance, a number one major metrics I use is evaluating communication and collaboration at the level of the team. If my team is collaborating effectively, which is openness of collaborating with courage, then I know that they're doing well. If they're collaborating, not just within the event, but off the event, that's good indication. Now, I also support my metric evaluation with my burn down chart, evaluating how the team is completing their work through the end of the sprint. And of course, my velocity chart that shows me what we committed to and what we completed. And question number 5, which is our winning question for today. Tell me about your last project as a Scrum Master. This is a typical validation question to understand your depth of knowledge. My last project as a Scrum Master, I worked with two teams. One was an infrastructure team, and the other was a cloud team. The infrastructure team were building servers because we were migrating a lot of data from on-prem to cloud. So the infrastructure team were actually setting the environment and building different servers that will host the different data from different departments, HR, accounting, and all the different departments in the company. Why the cloud team actually were uh, um, migrating the data and make sure that they are being set in the right server, and make sure that everything in the environment is being done. So we're actually migrating from on-prem to DynamoDB. Those were the main servers that we were using. All right. If this actually makes sense to you, feel free to subscribe, like, put a thumbs up, and also drop a comment. And every Monday, we're going to bring you a fresh, simple, short, clear video like this to help you stay engaged. But also within the week, we're also going to be sharing a whole lot of knowledge and conversation on what you can do to ace that Scrum Master job. And most importantly, my advice for you is online videos alone will not help you. Get yourself a coach, get yourself a mentor that will help you close the gap. And if you feel like our videos or my videos are helping you, go ahead and send me a text right now. Coach, I need help. And I will see that I help you. Meanwhile, I'll see you in my next video. Do have a blessed January, and I want you to win.